All right, it says we're live. Hi, guys. So I'm just going to verify, like always, because you know me. I am paranoid that I'm having all of the technical difficulties when I'm not. I'm checking comments and stuff. If you guys
I'm going
hear,
on my channel right now.
yeah, same here. If you guys hear noise in the background, it's because the boys are still up. My guys are still up. So, um, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this to my what's it called? My IG, just so people
Okay, go
know we're
ahead.
live.
Perfect, because I can't. I'm on my phone.
Okay, let me share it. And hi, Christina. How are you? We're about to get started. All right, we're gonna talk about some messy stuff today. Hi, Sky. How are you guys
Messy,
doing
messy.
today? We're gonna be talking about some very. If you are a mom, this might be a little bit triggering to you.
Yes,
Um,
trigger warning. It does talk about pregnancy loss, so if that's not something that you can
uh,
handle, please watch
child
another.
loss, child um, pregnancy loss, child loss, near drowning, near death type of situations. So please keep that in mind. If you need to skip this, we totally understand.
Totally get
We
it.
get it. We were initially going to be doing the the spooky season type of stream today, but the our guest was not feeling the best today, which is completely fine. That's okay. I already kind of had the idea of what we're going to be doing today, so which is good. We had like a backup. And yeah, we just hope you guys enjoy it. We're gonna try to not have this run too long, but yeah, right now I'm just posting on Instagram that we are live.
I'm going to my Twitter because that's where a lot of my followers are.
All right. Alrighty. So today we're going to be talking about two people in particular. We're going to be talking about Brittany Jade, who, if you don't know who she is a TikToker. I believe she is in an MLM, but I'm not too sure which one she's in. I don't think it matters at the end of the day. She thought she was funny and posted some very triggering things, at least some that I personally found very triggering. For those of you that don't know, I've experienced child loss before. I actually had 3 miscarriages, 2 with my previous relationship and 1 right after Leo. So it was very much not funny to me. We're going to be
No.
watching her stupid joke, her even dumber apology. And then we're also going to be talking about Salvage Soul, aka Krista, and how she is using her child's near death experience to pitch her MLM. Uh, Again, all of the trigger warnings. All of the trigger warnings. Before we get
All of
started,
them.
though, I feel like we skipped on the introductions. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Karina, and I make bilingual anti-MLM content here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. And this is our show Monday. Mommy Maniac Monday, right? What?
Yes.
I
Maniac
always
Mommy Mondays.
I always twist the words, but this is our show, which we have been doing every other week with my friend Tanya, and now I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tanya. I do anti-MLM, anti-scam commentary here on YouTube. Um, I did do beauty content at one point, but that, we all know where that went. So I figured I'd give this a whirl. I too have had pregnancy loss, so I'm not exactly happy with what I've seen today. Um, but I am a mommy of one, child special needs. So I do talk about that as well. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Let's get started.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the stupid person who thought that this pregnancy loss or child loss was a joke. Again, although the trigger warnings, we understand if you need to skip this out. We completely 100% understand. I just wanted to make sure that I gave a trigger warning because when I watched this, there was no trigger warning given and it stressed me and gave me all of the anxiety. Hello, Fizzle Sticks. So let me get this situated really quickly here.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Kat. Alrighty. So and these clips are pretty short, so I think we're going to let them play through and then we'll give our opinion towards the end. Also, there is children in these clips, but there's nothing I can do to blur them really because they don't stay still. I try to blur the children's faces out. Okay, give me 1 second. I try to blur the children's face, but there was just no way that I at least none that I could figure out. So let me go ahead and play the clip. It's not too long. Just buckle up, guys. It's pretty messed up. All right, I believe I clicked play already.
Yay! How cool would that be? For a birthday? Yes.
We could do it.
All right, wait. Let me back it up.
What we say. Entering to win a trip on a cruise ship. Yay! How cool would that be? For a birthday? Yes.
We could do it for your birthday.
Okay. All right, so just go along with what we have to say, okay? We are entering to win your Royal Caribbean cruise for Levi and Cove's birthday next month. And why we think we should be chosen to win is because when they've been through a lot, and haven't you boys? Come here, honey. When they were born, they had a triplet brother who they lost, and very sad.
They talk about him frequently. But they never got to meet him. So it's just, this would just be an opportunity.
Yeah, they really miss their brother, and it has caused them great emotional stress throughout their childhood, grieving their triplet brother who they lost so sad in the womb.
Yeah, we don't have a water.
I know, and that's the unfortunate part because we lost him so
They're still in
young.
denial. They're still in denial because
What are you
of
talking
how
about? What are you talking about?
your triplet.
Lawrence.
What is that?
Well, I'll edit that out, okay? But put your arms around each other. In loving memory of Lawrence, please, Royal Caribbean, bless these boys on their birthday. Right?
Did we miss you, Lawrence?
Yes,
Seeing if our twins will go.
What do you have to say, Tanya?
What isn't there to say? For her to not only put on the tears and put on the waterworks for a child that didn't exist. Bravo, bitch. Bravo. You won the Scammy Award for the most scummy person that I've probably seen in a very long freaking time. And then to involve your children on top of it, trying to get them to go along with a lie.
Yeah. So I also feel that way, what you said. I think the most insulting part about this for me is that she was fake crying. She was fake crying and she was trying to hold in her laughter. When I saw that originally, I saw that Blanca posted it, and I'm going to try not to get too emotional here because I feel like I do that a lot. My first instinct was to find the clip of when I miscarried right after Leo. Leo was 4 months old and I was 7 weeks pregnant. And at that point, we were able to pick up the baby's heartbeat on a Doppler. And I I have a video somewhere that I couldn't find it, and I was gonna make my first TikTok about that. Like, you think this is funny how I could hear my child's heartbeat, and then when I went to my next appointment, I
It's
could no
gone.
longer find my child. Like, this is funny to you? This is funny to you? How is this funny? Not only that, teaching your children that doing shit like this is okay, it's not okay. These poor kids cannot be more than what, 5?
Maybe 6.
Maybe 6. And they're being taught that other people's tragedy and pain is a fucking joke.
Yep.
Like, I'm sorry, but
To win
me
a
bleeding
fucking
out
cruise,
everywhere was not fucking funny. It was not funny.
Nope.
To win a cruise, and you know she has money, because let me tell you some fun facts about this lady here. I've been told she's in an MLM. I'm not sure which one, but she is definitely in an MLM. Her name is Brittany Jade, and she has 2.1 million followers on TikTok. I don't know how many she has on Instagram. I suppose I could look it up really quickly. But since this whole situation, she has gone private because she was getting so much backlash. Now, I've seen people after she apologized reach out, like, make their own TikToks excusing her behavior because she is a recovering alcoholic, or like a
That's no
recovering
bullshit excuse. I'm a recovering cocaine addict.
Exactly. She's a recovering addict. I'm not sure if an alcoholic, actually. So she's recovering, and she's in recovery. So a lot of people were like, "Do you not understand that? She could so easily go back to." Well, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that that's the situation with her. So I'm just supposed
I'm
to
not
ignore
sorry.
my pain.
I'm not
I'm supposed to
sorry.
ignore my fucking pain and everybody else who she revived that pain for doing this stupid fucking joke.
See, I lost my baby at 9.5 weeks. You could see a whole human formed at 9.5 weeks.
My first miscarriage, I was 14 weeks.
Oh man.
And I had to go through it by myself because at the time I was not talking to my parents or my brother or anyone. Like, I literally, and the baby daddy was nowhere to be found. I had to go through that by myself. The second time around, I was 16 weeks. 16 weeks. So no, joking about some bullshit like this is not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. Haha, it's not funny. It's not funny to your children. It's not funny to you. And then now you want to pretend like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. Because we're about to watch her bullshit apology, which I think just pisses me off more.
Even further. Absolutely.
Because you can tell that she's totally not genuine. And also, my other question is, how could her husband sit right next to her and think that that's okay to go along with?
Because he's a scumbag too.
I mean,
and I'm not sorry for passing judgment. They're both scumbags.
Well, I mean, goddamn shit. I wouldn't doubt that he is a scumbag too, because who says, like, and I understand we all made mistakes. Like, I get it. We all made mistakes. And again, I'm sorry that she's in recovery and she's having such a hard time with this. But then maybe because you're a fucking public figure, you'll think about the shit that comes out of your mouth before you say it to 2.1 million followers next time.
We'll see.
That's just my thoughts.
She's on my shit list, and I'll be watching her, looking out for her even more.
Same here. Apparently, she's gone private everywhere, specifically also TikTok. Like, I'm pretty sure TikTok, it says she's private. I don't know about Instagram. I guess I could look her up, but I really honestly don't want to. I don't want to. She can sit in that hole that she just dug for herself, because no, it's not funny. And we're not just going to let people forget about it. Like, this is your tape, Brittany Jade. This is your tape, baby. So I'm going to go ahead and play the next clip. This is going to piss y'all off even more. So.
Oh, I can't wait.
I knew I was gonna be triggered, but like
Oh,
it's
me
like
too. That's why I put
heavy.
lashes on so I wouldn't cry.
It is heavy. All right. I think it's this one. Um It's loading. Doesn't seem like there is a conscious thought in their household. I agree. All right, 1 second, because I want to put some of these comments up. It's now funny for a reason, as someone who had 12 losses and losing all hope before Miracle Baby, who will be 3 next month. Christina,
I'm glad you got your rainbow baby.
I'm so glad. I am so happy for you, and I cannot tell you how heartbroken I am for you. Like, I know how that feels, and I hate that people really think that this
That
type of shit is
miscarriage is a
funny.
joke. Like, people think
And
really out here in these streets think it's a fucking joke to win shit, to gain sympathy, to make excuses for their shitty fucking behavior. Give me a fucking break, bro. Like,
and before we go any further, I do want to mention, with child loss and stuff, another creator came to my mind because she is very open about her loss and her just what she's been through. And I actually reached out to her. I'm talking about Angelique, or French Fries of Fairy Tales, because of that, and also because we're going to feature some of her reels today. And I did ask her to join us tonight, but she's in the middle of moving, which I get it. Moving is a hell of a lot.
congratulations, Angelique.
Yeah, congratulations. Thank you for even responding, and thank you for allowing me to use your reels. I did ask. I always like to ask other creators if I can use their stuff before I use it, and I like to give credit where credit is due. So
Absolutely.
yeah, just she had some stuff to say about the Savage Soul situation, which is why I wanted to ask her on here tonight. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this next clip.
Let it roll, baby.
Big mistake and deleted it.
We both wanted to come on here and take this time to apologize.
We are extremely sorry to those who were hurt, triggered, or offended by the context of that video. There was this trend going around with the Royal Caribbean cruise, which I have seen a lot of videos for and a lot of apology videos for. We clearly did not think this through, as it is not something to joke about, and are extremely disappointed in ourselves. Although somehow the majority of the comments were like this, I then started seeing a couple comments from people who helped me realize that this was extremely insensitive of us. At which point I deleted the video and personally went and apologized to anyone who wrote a comment saying they were hurt. Either followed them so I could message them or commented on their videos. And I want to say thank you already to those who accepted my apology. Although I deleted that video within 10 minutes, unfortunately, there are some who stalk and watch my every move, who have reposted elsewhere and are continuing to trigger people. Due to this being so sensitive and triggering to so many, I won't be speaking anymore on the contents of that video. We are human and we make mistakes, and we are truly so incredibly sorry. There's a reason why I deleted that video so quickly, so I please ask for anyone who is reposting and resharing that video elsewhere to please also delete it immediately. We don't want any more damage to be done to the people, to the moms who could be hurt or triggered by that.
To
Whether
your
you
reputation.
accept our apology or not, we recognize our actions as ignorant, insensitive, hurtful, and are extremely sorry to those who were affected. This is a mistake with intent.
So that's the apology. And if you ask me,
With intent.
The worst actress award goes to this bitch. The fake crying in your first video was more believable. And I don't know if it's just because I'm so triggered by her or what it is, But that smirk on her face that she had the entire fucking time doesn't say I'm sorry
Nope.
to me.
James Charles does.
It doesn't say I'm sorry. And no, I don't accept your apology.
Me neither.
And it was ignorant and insensitive of you. And now you want us to not talk about it. You want us to not share it. It's not because you're sorry and you don't want to trigger people. It's because you want to clean up your fucking mess. But guess what? Too little, too late for that, darling. The internet is for fucking ever, and I'm not deleting shit.
Me neither. It's staying right up here. You've got people out here on these fucking streets telling who edits an apology video.
Mm-hmm.
And a simple, I'm sorry, it'll never happen again. I'm truly, truly, truly sorry for those I hurt. It was a stupid decision that I made. Not an error in judgment. That was not an apology, bro. That was, I'm trying to clean up my mess.
And what do you want? A fucking star because you went to personally apologize to those that messaged you saying that it wasn't funny? Because you followed them back, so you were able to message them? Exactly. And then went on to screenshot and use it in your fucking TikTok. What do you want? A gold star? Come here. Let me give you that gold star real quick. That way it won't fall off.
Give it another good smack.
Shit. I want to punch it on there, and for legal purposes, that is a joke.
Joke. Yes.
But yeah, I agree, Christina. That was not an apology. I did not feel apologized to. And I know that people are going to want to hop on here or like whatever, share and say, it wasn't about you. Yes, the fuck it was.
Yeah, it was. It was about anybody who experienced pregnancy loss. I have a good friend of mine who couldn't get pregnant, had to do IVF, finally got her rainbow baby.
Yep.
And she can only have one. She can only have her daughter, and she is blissfully happy.
Listen,
but every time every time she sees something like this, it triggers her.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely triggering. Child loss is very near and dear to my heart, and without telling other people's stories, my husband has experienced it with his previous partner. You know, my mom has experienced it multiple times. And
my
again,
mom
without going into too much detail, it should have been 6 of us. And you know how many children my mom has? 2. So this shit ain't funny. My son would have a brother who would be 10. So no, I'm sorry. It's not funny. And your apology is not accepted.
Far from it.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't funny. This isn't a joke.
It's not.
I can't get over the choking up that she was doing. Like she was about to cry. And the only reason why she was about to cry, if she was really about to cry, was that she got caught.
Yeah.
She got
because
caught.
People started calling her out.
Handed.
Yeah. People started calling her out, and I guess she didn't appreciate that. She didn't appreciate that we didn't understand her joke. Sometimes I just fucking hate the internet. Like, I just hate the internet.
I hate it here sometimes. I love it here, but I hate it here too because it's like you got to take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
And as a mom, it's like almost doubly difficult because you're not only are you judged as a content creator, you're judged as a parent.
Yeah, for sure.
So I make sure my son is not anywhere near the internet. The most that you'll ever see or hear of him is his voice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just because he wants to be involved with mommy's content. He would have a brother that would be 21 years old.
I'm trying to load up the next video, okay? So if you hear like some random audio, that's what that is. You have to be pretty naive to believe their apology. Yep. Okay, wait. I'm gonna
And
pause
then
it
to go on and say, oh, she was sorry.
and lower the video, lower the audio because it has music. Jesus. All right, y'all ready for this one?
Now, it's very important you guys have to read the captions on this.
Yeah, I'll try to. Let me pull them up on my phone so I can read it for you while it's going. And then I'm also going to read you the caption that is underneath that video. So here we go. It's also pretty short. And before I get started, this is Salvage Soul or Krista. She's in Monet. She got suspended from Monet after some shit went down with Angelique. So that's why I want Angelique on here. But here we go.
We wanted Angelique for multiple reasons, bitch.
Yeah.
She's badass.
It says, as much as I've wanted to bury this day and never think about it, it has taken everything in me a few months to wait. All right, it has taken everything in me in a few months of time to share this. And as much as I wanted to bury this day, never think about it again, I know God had us go through what we did for a number of reasons. I know that sharing our experience could maybe save your baby's life too. My biggest fear became a reality in an instant. I was holding my lifeless baby after his big brother pulled him out of the water. By the power of prayer and my husband knowing CPR, our baby is still here with us. Please read the caption and share this. I want to start by saying that her children are so adorable.
They
She
are
has
beautiful.
the 2-year-old twins, and they are beautiful children. Let me try to put the
The
let me
blonde
play this.
hair. Oh my God. There's a
Yeah,
lot of women who pay a lot of
all
money for
her
that blonde.
all her children are very blonde. And sorry about the shitty screen recording. I forgot to cut the like the first part of it out. But
Oh, it's fine.
this is the real. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull up and read the caption. This breaks my damn heart. Like, I cannot imagine going through
When you
something
sent
like
this
that.
to me, bro, I cried. I'm not
Yeah,
even going
me
to front.
too.
I'm not even going to front. I cried
Yep,
because that is
me
my
too.
biggest fear. One of my biggest fears is drowning.
Yes,
Is my kid
same here.
drowning.
Yeah.
Fucking drowning. So I have questions. Where were they?
Yeah, me too.
Where the fuck were they? Where their oldest child, who is now traumatized, had to pull their sibling out of water.
I know. Okay, so I think it might be this one. I don't know if you guys can hear Donald pecking at the door.
We missed
That's so
Donald
funny.
content, by the way.
I know. All right, wait, give me 1 second. Remove. All right. Why can't I do this? Okay. Give me 1 second.
Excuse me.
You're okay. All right, my guy, what are you doing? Share. Why can't I do it? What's going on?
So much pressure. Technical difficulties, folks. Thank you for hanging with us.
It'd be like that sometimes. Sorry.
Hey, it's
All
cool.
right.
I'm going to have the same problem when I start running it when I get the webcam next month.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I think it might be this one. It's uploading. Let me see if I can open it. I mean, if I can. Yeah, if I can zoom in it. All right. Can you guys see that?
I can't, but I'm assuming you're going to read it.
You can see it, yeah?
I can see it on my computer. I can't see it on my phone.
All right, let me zoom in a
No,
little
I
more.
can see it. I can see it on the phone. I just can't read it. I mean,
Okay. So here I go.
it's just
I was
because
not
it's small.
okay. I was not prepared for this to happen to us, and that is my main reason for sharing this. And it's not that I never thought it would, because it truly was one of the biggest fears since the first son was born 13 years ago. Whenever a baby's drowning, when our life revolves around water and being outside. Our pool gate came down for a short time to have some photos done when selling our house. If you know me, you know I am overly cautious, protective mom about life jackets on always. It was proven to me how fast your life can truly change. One second I was gathering things to go inside after a fun day out by the pool with friends. The next second I was begging God for my baby's life. Had my husband not have what? Had my husband not have to get the CPR certified for his last job, that's how it's written, guys, all right? We may both have been in a panic and lost our baby. He saved his life simply by knowing what to do in that situation. I didn't. Had he not been there in that moment, I can't tell if our baby would still be here today. I am here and committed to bring more awareness to CPR. It's not just a silly certification that you should do because you have to. And then let me see if I can pull up the next slide
I
right on
have
here.
questions. My main question is
Oh,
that if
that's
her
a
life
video.
revolves around water and being
Mm-hmm.
outside and having a pool and doing all those things, yes, life
Mm-hmm.
jackets are great. But
But also, where the fuck were you?
where the fuck were you? One, two, why isn't she CPR certified?
Yeah.
I've been CPR certified since I was 13.
I actually got mine whenever I was a lifeguard because I was a swimmer in high school. But
Yep.
I should get a refresher, and I actually have been talking to my husband about that because Leo loves the water so much. And I'll go into that in a second, but let me finish reading the caption. It's not just a certification that you should get because you have to. I am grateful to God for giving us a second chance with our family, and if sharing my story could help just one person be able to save someone else's, it's worth everything we've been through. I want people to know how fast something can happen. I want people to be more prepared than I was if it happens to them. Not knowing what to do is a feeling I will never ever forget. Get the swim lessons, do the survival classes. We didn't. I know everything happens for a reason, and maybe us not doing these things and learning from it was meant for this story. I fucking hate this. Since this accident, my entire family, anyone around my kids, has been CPR certified and trained on what to do in an emergency. Please remember this in case of an emergency. Call 911 first. Time is everything, and they need to be on their way while you or someone else starts performing CPR. In a group setting, assign someone to call because sometimes everyone thinks everyone else is going to. And then hashtag CPR awareness, hashtag save a life, childhood drowning, get certified, miracle, thank you, God. So that's that. Um, I have a couple of things to say. Obviously, if not, I wouldn't have shared this story. Let me show some of the comments. I don't know what happened, but I do know it can only take a second for a child to drown. Yes, I completely agree.
A child can
Since the
drown in a
situation leave.
tablespoon of water. It's called what they call dry drowning.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you're a lifeguard, you learn about dry drowning. So
Mm-hmm.
you teach children from when they can understand to cough on command, that when
Yeah.
they're done swimming for the day, that they start coughing when they get out of the pool.
Yeah.
So it starts expelling any of those droplets of water, or like my son who swallows water like a fish, to
Same.
get it out of their lungs. So
Yeah.
that way when they're laying down going to sleep, it's not sitting in their lungs and either A, getting infected, or B, drowning them.
Good night, Jess. So I have a couple of things to say, and I'm sorry if I'm really low energy today, guys, but I'm really tired. It's been a really long day. We went to the water park today. And the whole time we were there, I was thinking about it. I was talking about it with my husband, and I told him, I was like, well, I should get recertified, and so should you. But I can understand like accidents happening, of course, like children are children. Like I've had situations where I've blinked for a second and Leo has gotten himself into something. And so I totally get it. What infuriates me right now is that this wasn't even like I believe this was a little bit ago, but like a month after, she's pitching her shampoo, and the same baby that almost drowned, um is climbing up on chairs and on a counter next to a sink full of dishes where they might have been knives or whatnot. Now, I don't know this for a fact, but I'm just assuming if there's 30 dishes, there's probably some cooking that was done and there was some knives that were used. All while
Right.
she's pitching her shampoo, and she is like on her phone, and someone else came and swept away the baby. Harper, were you hiding from us, Harper? But
See, I can't see your comments. I can only see what's going on my page.
you can't see it on the
No.
StreamYard? Oh, okay.
Nope.
But so yeah, I cannot imagine, like, I don't know about you guys, and again, this is not me trying to mom shame, but like if you really think about it, this shit could have been prevented. Especially if you had family and friends there. Why the fuck was no one next to that baby? Like
Why was nobody in the water with the
that
child?
baby. So here's my thing, right? Like Leo is a fish. Leo is a little fish. Since the moment that boy was born, he loves the water. He loves washing his hand, taking a bath, taking a shower, being in the pool, playing with the hose. Water, he loves it. Anything that has to do with water. Have I walked away a couple of times from him while he's in the water? Yes. However, my husband's sitting right fucking next to him, not on his phone. That is one thing we do not play with in this house. You watching the baby, You're not on your fucking phone. You're not trying to buy and sell and text whoever the fuck else. No, no, no.
Amen.
Leo is a little fish in the water. However, his life jacket stays on at all times. And even though he doesn't want to be touched while he's swimming, we are right there, just in case.
Right.
When he's in the bath, he gets at most 2 inches of water. We don't have an actual bathtub, so he has like one of those that the Mexican moms used to make tamales in, like the big containers.
Yeah.
And he barely fits in it. So he gets 1 or 2 inches of water just so he can get that experience of a bath instead of showering. And he can just sit in the water for a minute. And even then, I'm right here watching him. He likes to be left alone while he bathes, and hey, I get it. I like to bathe by myself too. So I just watch him from right the fuck here. No music, no phone, no nothing. I'm just sitting here letting him do his thing and not looking away from him. And if I do look away, I make sure my husband is right next to him where he can reach him if something was to happen. I feel like that's just,
it's not going to work no more.
I feel it's not going to work anymore. But I feel like that's parenting 101. And like, again, I get it. Accidents can happen. Accidents happen all the time. For me, one of the accidents that happened to me, and someone else might look at it and be like, yo, that's fucking dumb. But at the time, to me, it wasn't dumb because I did what I thought I had to do to prevent it, except Leo is fucking bad and he gets what he wants. Let's just put it at that, which is another reason why I stay on him. Because I know my kid. I know how determined he is to get or do what he wants. And if he's there's a chance of him hurting himself, I'm not just gonna walk away. Like, there's just no chance of that. So anyways, what I was saying is when he was like, I think it was last summer because we were in Colorado, I was cooking and I put the knife all the way to the back of the counter. In a split, he dropped his juice, and while I was cleaning up his juice, he got on a bench, he got on the counter, and he got the knife. And he barely tapped his skin, like on his thumb right here. He barely tapped it, but that was enough for it to not happen again. So if you know your baby likes to jump in the water, why the fuck would you walk away when he's not wearing a life jacket at the very fucking least? That's my point of me sharing that story. Like, you will never catch any knives within Leo's reach anymore. Why? Because I know he's curious and I know he wants to see what that is. So why the hell would I leave something within his reach that I already know he likes to do or like touch or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, accidents happen. Yeah, that's cool. But like, if you know, like you said, you live around water and your kid loves the water and ain't no life jacket on, why would you walk away from him? Why? Why would you even turn your back?
The only thing that I can see with it being a split second turning away, but it had to have been longer than a second because it took her 13-year-old child to pull him out and he was unconscious.
Yeah.
That's 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's 3 fucking minutes, bro. And I'm not trying to listen. I'm not mom shaming, but I'm gonna judge the fuck out of her.
I am, because that fucking situation could have been easily avoided. And again, I understand kids are fucking curious and they want to do shit that they have no business doing. I get that. But if you know your kid, why would you walk away in the first place?
Yep.
I just don't understand. And yeah, a life vest would have been mandatory if she lives around a pool and she knows her gate is down. Like, ma'am.
Now, it would have been one thing if the baby was running around the edge of the pool without a life jacket on because the gate was down and they got under and someone was right there to rip them out.
Yeah, but I feel like even then, because this happened to us, you know, like you said, Sean drinks water, so does Leo. Sometimes he'll try to do a little flip or whatever because he sees me. I was a swimmer in high school, so I dive, and I've taught him to dive feet first, head first. Like, I've taught him to the best of my abilities. And guess what?
Yep.
That boy picked it up like nobody's business. So he'll try to be doing flips, and every now and then he won't hold his breath enough or whatever, but we're right there. And he'll drink some water. Guess what I do? Pick him up, blow in his face, have him cough, spit it out, burp, all that stuff. Had it been a situation like that, this situation wouldn't have happened. Like, if someone had been right the fuck there with that baby, he would have never gone through that. And the thing is, yeah, now she's like, I'm glad her baby's alive, obviously. Like, again, I cannot imagine being in her shoes. I can't imagine like going through something like that. Like, I hate that she went through something like that. But again, that situation could have been very easily avoided. And I understand that she's happy that her child is alive. But also, one thing, he can have like scars left behind from that. Like,
yep.
Neurologically speaking, or like cognitive kind of, I don't even know where I'm going with this. Yeah. I'm not a doctor by any means, but that's one of the things that is taught to you when you're a lifeguard, which is why you have to get fast to the people that are drowning, the person that is drowning or whatever, so.
But if that baby lost consciousness, it's 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I think it's either 2 or 3 minutes.
I believe it's 2.5 minutes. Yeah.
That baby was underwater and nobody noticed.
What the shit?
What are you, Brianna?
It might be, right? I immediately thought of that. No, I think we might need a battery. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds it.
Yeah, all right. So let's go ahead and share what Angelique had to say. And I want to start by saying that I completely agree with what she said. And
I haven't
yeah.
seen these yet, full disclosure.
Yeah, all righty. Let me do this. All right, wait. What was that? And I'm sorry today's episode is so heavy, but I just really wanted to talk about this. Like I needed to talk about this.
We needed to have a mommy episode.
Yes, we did.
We needed to have a mommy episode, and a lot of things when it comes to being a mom are heavy
Mm-hmm.
because we hold, not to dismiss fathers, I'm not saying that at all, but
A lot of
being
the responsibility.
we shoulder a lot of it. So we, of course, feel as
It's
if
okay,
we've
Kat.
got their lives in someone's hands, and it's okay, Catherine. It doesn't matter if you can relate. You can relate to someone being an asshole
Yeah.
and being irresponsible with their children.
Harper, we love you. Also, I love your pink hair.
Harper's
I saw
pink
your
hair
new
gives me
hair.
life.
I know. On my way to dye my hair all kinds of colors. All right, so let's let Angelique speak her mind.
Oh, girl, I can't wait.
Let's go. And I know you guys don't want to talk about it because you don't want to mom shame. You don't want to listen. I am not mom shaming, but I'm talking about child exploitation. And if the shoe fits, we're dead. Not gonna lie, part of me was holding out hope that our good friend Junkie Insides would not mention.
Is it lagging for you too?
No, they call her Junkie Insides because of her connection to Monet. These people have threatened to sue Angelique.
Yeah.
So
Her
she's come
MLM
up with
opportunity
code names.
alongside her new stance on being an advocate for.
All right, wait. Let me start it again because it's lagging a little bit for me.
Okay.
Hopefully that fixes it.
Exploitation in MLMs. 90 seconds. Let's go. And I know you guys don't want to talk about it because you don't want to mom shame. You don't want to listen. I am not mom shaming, but I'm talking about child exploitation. And if the shoe fits, we're dead. Not gonna lie, part of me was holding out hope that our good friend Junkie Insides would not mention her MLM opportunity alongside her new stance on being an advocate for having your kid learn to swim, like infant drowning, all those things, okay? But like always, she done did it.
And, you know, if you've been following my journey, you have seen what my life has been like the last few months and what my family and I have gone through with my son and his near-death experience in the pool. Giving a lot to something that I would never in my life have the time to do if it wasn't for this business.
It's so gross. Like your kid nearly dies and you want to talk about the opportunity from it. When there's school shootings, people want to talk about the opportunity from it. It's not just her, you guys. We are literally taught to do these things. But not everything is a journey. It happens, and guess what? It stays off the internet. Not everything that happens in your life is some type of calling so you can schlep your shampoo. Child exploitation in...
Yep, I agree.
I agree.
I 100% agree. And again, not even a month after the baby almost drowned, the baby was climbing all up on the thing, getting in a dangerous situation while she was pitching her shampoo. So I just feel like this is one thing that has to change. And again, I am mom shaming a little bit, to be honest, because I feel like isn't that one of the primary reasons why you join a MLM?
Absolutely.
To be present with your children.
Yep.
Sorry. To be present with your kids, but then you're gonna proceed to ignore your kids to be on your phone, shilling out your whatever the fuck it is that you're selling.
For Junkie Inside, some shitty shampoo that will make you lose your hair.
Yeah, exactly. I
love my hair.
Agree, guys.
I don't want to lose it.
Same. All right. So let me share part 2 because there's 2 parts to this. And then we should do our little closing stitch. All right, hopefully this one isn't lagging. It's loading.
Mom shame people because some people.
All right, wait.
People are
start it.
mom.
Yep, what she said.
She said the loud part out loud.
Yeah. All right. Pause. Play.
I think that we need to mom shame people because some people are moms. I bet you a lot of children's lives would be different if people would have stood up and been like, hey, that's a pretty thing to do, mom. Let's not do that. But if y'all want to be on some sensitive hoe shit, be on some sensitive hoe shit.
I love her.
Next clip. So 3 months prior to this, your child dies for a little bit, nearly dies, however you want to say it, which is terrible. So then you and your husband think it's okay to drive through a flash flood with your babies in the car. Okay. So then you safely get to your destination and you make one of your children film you being a good parent to your other children.
You guys are doing so good. My good babies. Oh, my babies are doing so good. You excited to be home? We're almost home. Go.
Same
get
cat.
out. Okay, let's go. Let's go run around for a little bit. Okay, stand up here. Okay, can I stop? Yeah, hold on.
No, ma'am. Notice how uncomfortable her baby is with a camera in his face. His freaking jammies are almost falling down. Like, let your kids be kids. And then the way her voice changes from when she knows she's on camera to when she's telling her kid to like stop. Like, I get it, you want to create content. I get it, you want to do all these things, but ma'am, you just drove those kids through a flash flood. Ugh.
We're almost done, cat. Yeah, so that's that.
I'm touching my hair for comfort because I did not know about the flash flood thing.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I was literally caught in a flash flood last week. I legit thought I was going to die and my son was in the car.
I cannot. It's just
I know how to drive in weather conditions like this because I grew up in New England. And you learn to drive in flash flood, snowstorm, blizzard. You learn to drive in all that shit because they have all the weather up in New England. They have all the weather, especially in Massachusetts. So I learned to drive in that kind of weather. So I knew what to do. But in the back of my head, I was like, holy shit, we could die right now.
Yeah. No, I
and
get
then the
it.
car in front of me slammed their fucking brakes on, and I had no choice but to let my foot off that gas pedal.
Yeah.
Thank God my car didn't stall.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely
been back on the gas real quick.
I've been caught in some flooding here too. I normally will watch the cars in front of me, and if I see the water getting a little deeper, I will usually back that ass up, because I ain't trying to put myself in that situation. I'm not trying to mess up my car or anything like that. Like, I know that sometimes my car could get through, but like a few weeks back, I think I told you about it. I was coming back from grocery shopping and my mom had gone with me, and on the way back, I don't even know what happened. In like 30 minutes that it was raining, like the streets were flooded. And Houston has super bad like drainage and all that stuff. So I had to like figure out a way to get home where it wasn't flooded, and I was shitting bricks the entire time. Like, I just don't play that. I don't play that, especially with Leo in the car. That's a no for me, dog. But like, I get it if there's no other way around trying to get through. But like, ma'am, you had just gone through this. Why wouldn't you just? I'd rather sit my ass home and just make sure nothing is plugged in and just wait it out, But that again, that's just me.
I mean, you can also overreact in a storm. I mean, there are some people who do tend to overreact in a storm. And
Yeah.
my son is one of those people who will literally overreact. Like if he thinks there's going to be a thunderstorm, he will not take a shower the entire day.
Mm,
Even
yeah.
when it's bright and sunny out, I will be like, Sean, you want to take your shower now instead of later when we think that there might
Yeah.
be a storm? Nope, because there's a storm, because he has weather anxiety.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Excuse
I'm
me.
definitely a huge baby when it comes to like thunderstorms, and like I've always had that. I don't know what it is. And Leo has been like that since he was a baby. So I try, like, if I know that a storm is coming or something, I try to prepare ahead of time before, like, because here Houston is stupid. Let me tell y'all, people cannot deal with rain here. Like, if it starts raining, they either start driving like assholes, going like 100 miles per hour, not caring that it's raining, or they go 20 miles an hour. There's no in between. There's no in between. So I know people are assholes here when it's raining. Therefore, I try to not leave the house unless like I absolutely have to. But I just don't. You good, bestie?
Yeah, just choking on my own
Yeah.
saliva.
Oh man. So I try to not leave the house. I've definitely been experienced my fair share of crappy weather. Last year, the freeze.
Yep.
We were frozen, no water, no internet, no phone, no nothing for about a week and a half. So
Oh,
we
we
were
didn't
stuck in
lose
the
shit.
house.
We didn't lose shit at my complex. Thank baby Jesus.
Girl, and Leo was
Thank
like
baby
a
Jesus.
baby. I think Leo was like, he wasn't walking yet, I don't think.
Oh my God.
When
I would have
the freeze
died.
happened, it was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago, so he wasn't even a year old. So he was a baby. And then when he was like a newborn, I think he was like 3 months. That's when we had a flood here too, and my husband swam home. That's how flooded it was. He swam home. So yeah, I just don't fuck with weather. I just stay my ass put, and I figure everything else after. But that's just me again.
Well, that's not overreacting. What I'm talking about is like people who are is primarily caught in a flash flood. They panic and slam on the brakes instead of staying on the gas and going.
Yeah.
Because the minute you let up off the gas, this is just a little tip trick for anybody who doesn't know this. The water will back up into your exhaust, and
Yeah.
there goes your engine.
Yep.
So if you stay on the
Thank you,
gas,
Harvard.
there's a steady stream of exhaust going out.
He's
You're
still up. Can
able to
y'all hear him?
power through the water, and as soon as you get out of the water, you can brake.
Yeah.
But once you cannot, if it's covering your muffler, which most flash floods will, you have to stay on the gas. You have to
The
power
last
through it.
time I was caught in a like driving in a flood, you know what it was? And like side story, and we're almost done, I promise, guys. It was whenever I was about to give birth to Leo. I think it was 3 days before I had Leo. Well, I was having contractions that whole week, Monday through Friday, and I didn't have them until Friday. So we were
Oh
coming back from the
man, that
hospital. It
sucks.
started raining, and the contractions, man, were hard, and we were stuck like in the water. Like we were stuck, me and my husband, and there was no way out. Like we had to, I think my brother went to pick us up in his truck or something, but I was like, dude, like I was 3 centimeters dilated and everything. So that was the last
Oh
time
my
I was stuck in an
gosh.
actual like flood. I made
Being
my
stuck
mom
in a
move with me.
flood,
She
that's
was
never happened to me. Thank the Lord, baby Jesus.
yeah. Snow equals changing my automatic to manual works well. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think that's all we have for you today. I know this was a little bit of a shorter episode, but it was really heavy, so we figured we gave y'all a break. If you guys have any suggestions for future episodes, please reach out to either of us, and we will
Please.
look into it, or we will like feature whatever it is that you want us to react to. Right now, we don't know what we're doing, not next week, but the week after that. We're going to be doing this every other week. We're working on it. We might do something a little bit more like organized because right now Tanya was sick all week, and I had a really long couple of days. I was also sick, but not like her kind of sick. Like me, it was just my period. But Tanya was like pretty sick. So this was just like a last minute type of thing. Nonetheless, we hope you enjoyed it. We're sorry if you got triggered by the things that we shared today.
Very
We
sorry.
get it. We get it. Like, we get it. But this is very important to talk about because people cannot continue to get away with this type of bullshit. At least not while I'm around. So, anything you have to say, Tanya?
Just thank you for putting up with our bullshit for the last 2 episodes. Getting our shit
We
together.
hope you come back for more.
But I promise you, it will get more organized. We will have people come on with us. It won't just be us 2 talking shit. I promise. It'll be 3 or more of us talking shit.
Yeah,
which will be a lot of fun. But at the end of the day, please, 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 please don't join an MLM.
Don't join an MLM.
Because this is what you turn into.
And pay attention to your kids. Pay attention to your kids.
Yes.
Before we go, also, please don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. Follow us on Instagram.
Hit the bell button. My son would kill me if I didn't say that.
Yeah, all of that stuff. Do you guys hear Leo screaming? Babe! Babe! Babe!
I just see my cat's butthole just a minute ago.
Oh, man. Let me see if I can get Leo to say goodbye. Let me mute myself so I can scream.
Okay. Hey, I can only imagine how loud you would have to scream to get his attention.
I think they have the TV on blast. So, hi, DC. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, there he comes.
Hi, DC.
Where's Leo? Come here, babe. You want to say hi?
Pizza.
Pispas. Come here. Look. Say hi. Come here, Mr. No Pants. Look, babe. Look. Come say hi. Come say hello. Come here. No? You don't want to say hello? Look. Show them your square. Show them. Look. Show them your square. Look. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Say hi, guys. No. Why not? Say pizza. Say pizza. Why not? Oh. You okay? You okay? Say pizza. No pizza. Oh, no. You want some water?
Pizza.
All right, guys. Well.
Pizza.
Pispas. That's how he says pizza. Pispa.
Wow.
Bro.
Say.
No. No.
Okay.
Say bye, guys.
No.
Say bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Later.
Say bye, guys. See you later. Send kisses. Mwah, mwah. Good night, guys. Good night. Hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for watching and thank you for letting us have a little cameo.
And bye. See you.
Bye, you.
Bye. See you. Bye, guys.
I see you.